Namaste. I am Dr. Robert Henry Schwenk, aka Dr. Bob for You, coming to you from Norwalk, Ohio, and studio for you. All information that you might like to have can be found at the end of this video. Please know that comments and questions are always welcome. If you are on YouTube, you can leave your comments or questions in the section below. Today's topic is, to be happy is the meaning of life, and happiness is already within us. Happiness is already within you, and to be happy is the meaning of life. At the same time, this concept is most difficult to help people grasp, but once it is grasped, it seems very easy to know. Sheila was a surprise visitor to my office. I mean, surprised because she seemed to have it all together. As I had casually observed her over several years, in my coaching group, she had seemed shipshape. Even as she came into the office and had a seat, she appeared quite self-organized. I was surprised again when she said, "Dr. Bob, it seems I have two levels of happiness, or two compartments, or something. I'm not sure." Of course, I asked her to say more. Sheila said, "I am quite happy with my life. Normal kids, considering they are in their teens. A husband who's not forgotten how to be romantic. Nice house. We don't spend outside our income. My job helps with that. I enjoy my job outside the house. But at some level, I don't feel happy. There seems to be some kind of disconnect within me. Where do I find happiness for the inside of me?" She was obviously advanced in her thinking. Sheila had identified her challenge quite well. I say challenge in this setting because it is not a real problem, more like an uncomfortable itch. If the itch were not soothed early on, however, it would become infected and cause harm to the entire organism. Sheila had fallen prey to one of the most serious problems to afflict humankind. We do not, most of us at least, 99%, understand that we already have happiness within us. We still act as if we can and must acquire happiness in the world outside our skins. I've even read some scholarly work that continues to have people do certain things to be happy. If you do thus and such, if you will affirm your life in this manner, then you will be happy. Now, do not get me wrong. Many outside events and objects may help a person reinforce their happiness, just as in Sheila's case. But outside events and objects cannot bring a person actual happiness. Why? Because they do not last. Every event's time passes. Every object decays or cannot be taken with one into another life, whereas happiness is found within, and that lasts an entire lifetime. And if one subscribes to Eastern philosophies and quantum physics, inward bliss follows us into the lives to come. Couple these thoughts with the insight that happiness is within us right now, and there develops a powerful and profound feeling about oneself and one's life. Happiness is within you already. It always has been, just waiting to be found. This bliss does not depend upon religion, or background, or ethnic grouping, or wealth, or lack thereof, or anything else, save a connection to the consciousness that is the universe. I said this much to Sheila. She readily grasped the insight. She asked what she must do to acquire this inward happiness. I said it was not so much a matter of doing as it was of connecting. I guided her in a meditation that went something like this. Slow your thinking down by letting it run its course. This takes a few minutes for the average person, if they can do it at all the first time they try. Imagine then the greatest unconditional love that you can. Let that love take its own form as your imagination flows. Then simply imagine a connecting apparatus between you and this unconditional love. Many see a flow of living energy between themselves and unconditional love. When this linking image is made strong between you and love, just enjoy it. Revel in it. If your mind wanders from this mental image, do not berate yourself. Simply reestablish the link. And when you are ready, come back into the room. This linking with unconditional love is portable. It does not depend upon the time of day or the day of the week. It's available to you at any time and in any place and in any circumstance. Most people who experience this bond between themselves and unconditional love tell me they feel deep happiness. For many, it is as deep a happiness as they have ever felt. It is deep because it is the root of our existence in the universe. We all carry this happiness within us. Sheila found it. You can too. Make an internal link between yourself and unconditional love. You'll find foundational happiness there, and in that happiness will be found also great meaning. This has been Dr. Bob for you. Comments and questions are always welcome. Remember these words from Sam Keen. The power, potential, promise of your being is integral to being becoming itself. Namaste.